Hi everyone. Since we all are quarantined, I came out a little bit to the park, and I thought I'd share some of the books that I'm reading, kind of a review of the books that might be interested to some people that want to read. And if you want to understand the affairs of law and all that, this is a great book to read. It's called The Nine: Inside the Secret World of the Supreme Court by Jeffrey Toobin, which is he's an interesting author and presents the views of the court, the Supreme Court, the views from both Republicans and Democrats. Although I feel like the author is more leaning towards liberal policies and all that, but nevertheless, it's an interesting discourse and overview on the Supreme Court, not the current Supreme Court, but the Supreme Court that shaped the policies in, let's just say, between early 1990s and to late 2000, 2010, and all that. The book is pretty good written, I must say, and the cases that they cover, it covers abortion cases like challenge to Roe versus Wade in the abortion cases. Also, different cases that deal with state versus federal government, Guantanamo Bay, such as torture, and whether the Supreme Court had right to challenge whether the Supreme Court had a right to take the case and hear the case one of those terrorists that were locked in the room in Guantanamo Bay indefinitely. Also covers many different issues in terms of legality and in terms of all that. So if you're interested in this book, it's a good read. It's an easy read. I think anybody can pick it up and read it. Whoever wants to be informed on the history of Supreme Court, and not just the history, but the workings. And I think what is fascinating is that to see how presidents select justices. What kind of process do they go through? What kind of ideology that they should have for certain presidents. And if you think that the book should be, if you think that, not a book, but if you think that Supreme Court justices should be interpreting the law rather than interpreting the law according to liberal or conservative ideas, well, it's very highly politicized court, so you always get the idea of either liberal or conservative, and it's very rare to see where one just interprets the law rather than looks at the law as a advancement of certain political views or the president or anything like that.